This is Anthony. Real quick, I want to say that this episode of Let's Watch Something is brought to you by Anchor. Anchor is a completely free to use podcast creation and distribution service. It has everything you need to create and distribute your podcast in one place. It'll even help you earn money with ads, just like this one, with no minimum listenership required. You can check it out for free at anchor.fm. You can even record on your phone using the mobile app through iTunes or Google Play. Once your podcast is recorded, Anchor can help you get your podcast onto Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere that podcasts are heard, so you can get your show heard by as many people as possible. Now, let's get on with the show. Bacon makes many things better in the world.
Bacon equals better.
I don't disagree with you. Bacon is good.
Bacon makes my world go round.
I'm not going to go full on epic mealtime about bacon.
Don't even. Don't even.
Bacon strips and bacon strips and bacon strips and bacon strips. I'm also not going to be one of those people that thinks everything is better with bacon.
Almost everything is better with bacon.
Bacon is just good. Like it's not your messiah. It's not your god.
You don't know that.
You praise the holy pig?
I actually worship cats.
Oh, you do worship cats. You worship a cat.
Queen.
Her name is Her Royal Highness
Queen
Sassafras Bitchface McGrumpypants the Benevolent.
She's the best.
Yes, I knew I was eventually going to nail that.
You did. Good job. You got it. You got it before Randall got it. Randall's still just like, she's just sassy.
She's the cat.
Yeah.
The cat.
She's the best.
She is a good cat, and she is hiding from us, I assume.
I don't know where she is, but we don't...
She's hiding.
We don't bother her.
And she doesn't bother us.
She comes to us when she wants whatever we need to give her.
She wants scritches, she comes for him. She wants food, she knows where the bowl is.
She does her own thing.
That's how most cats are.
That's how most roommates are. I buy them food. They do their own thing. If they need me, they come to me. Otherwise, they're...
See, that's the problem, is you buy food for them.
I know. What is wrong with me? I like
know.
being friends and buying food.
I think what we all need is
a friend to buy your food.
Is not just any kind of friends, but super friends.
To buy food.
Yeah.
Like shawarma.
Like shawarma.
I've never had shawarma.
Me neither, but I have had gyros.
Ew.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Just get it without the yogurt. It's basically a Philly cheesesteak.
But I don't like Philly cheesesteak.
Oh my god, Philly cheesesteaks are the most perfect food.
No, they have
meat,
peppers.
Cheese, and bread.
Don't they have peppers?
You can order them without that.
You know what else has meat, cheese, and bread?
What?
Cheeseburgers.
Well, cheeseburgers fucking suck.
What the hell? I'm offended.
Philly cheesesteaks
are
the perfect food.
I disagree.
I disagree with your disagreement.
Then you don't have to be here, you know.
Okay. See you next week. This week on welcome to Let's Watch Something.
Welcome to Let's Watch Something, I guess.
Yeah, with Anthony and Jac.
And Jack.
Yay. This week on the podcast.
Yeah.
Years have built up to this moment.
Years. Wah, wah, wah. I'm just making sounds now.
Dun, dun.
Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I was just trying to make...
Avengers. Avenging shit bump.
He's kicking his little doots.
My peats are kicking.
Him kicking
I do
his
this
feet.
when I'm excited.
I don't have feet.
Am I not allowed to be excited?
Nope.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll go back to being depressed. Hi,
no,
Kitty.
Don't be depressed.
Yeah.
I love you.
She's a good cat. Look at that little stubby butt.
I love her butt.
Her butt is the best. She's got little nubby buns.
Her butt.
Years have cultivated into the Avengers. It was one of the biggest
things.
It was one of the biggest box office events in a long time. Even Star Wars, when that was first coming back in the early 2000s, it was a big hairy deal.
I'll show you a big hairy deal.
Anywho's, it was a big hairy... Gross. It was a big hairy deal, and it ended up disappointing. immensely. And
I'll show you a disappointing big hairy deal.
Jack, wouldn't you agree that the Star Wars prequels kind of blow?
What?
Star Wars prequels?
Did I watch them?
Yeah, for the Let's Watch Something Star Wars Christmas special. We did episodes 1, 2, and 3.
I forgot I watched them.
It was the one with Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, fuck that guy. I hate that.
With no Jar Jar Binks.
Oh.
And then the one with a little bit of Jar Jar Binks.
You know, that's not fair to introduce a character like that and not make him a Sith.
I hate that theory so much.
It's the funniest fucking theory.
I hate most fan theories because they're usually just bad.
You're fucking not. Why? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. You know, the other night I had a conversation with the queen. She was yelling at me.
Yeah? What did she need?
I don't know.
And you didn't give it to her?
It was... How am I supposed to do that?
You have to know.
Come here. That's not the way to where I'm... Come here. You. Come here, friend. Do you remember me? Do you remember I love you? You're fucking rude. She's not my friend anymore. She's mad at me.
The cat spent a solid, 3 seconds smelling my foot before walking away.
She's mad at me because I tried to give her a pill. And she don't like the pill.
Don't do drugs, cats.
No, this is an antibiotic for her.
Prescription drugs.
Yeah!
Do prescription drugs as prescribed. Doctors know what's good for you.
Sometimes.
Put that microchip in your arm.
Yeah.
Just do it. Quit being such a baby.
Yeah.
About getting a vaccination.
I haven't.
You also haven't left the house.
Yeah, I don't leave the house.
I've been vaccinated. I'm getting my second shot probably by the time this goes up.
Okay, 2 weeks?
Yeah, 6 months from now.
Well, shut the
I'm 3 episodes behind on editing.
Oh. That's bad.
I have... there's an episode going up the day after tomorrow, and then next week's episode I still haven't edited, and this is as of today.
I'm gonna take a fucking nap.
All right, have a good nap while I bring up the topic of today's episode.
The topic of today's episode is hygiene. Personal hygiene.
No, it's not. No, it's not that. It's Marvel's The Avengers.
The Avengers.
Posthumously?
Post-release,
I guess. Kind of subtly given the subtitle Assembled. If you buy a DVD of it, it usually says Avengers Assembled.
Oh.
Kind of like how the movie Edge of Tomorrow is kind of called Live, Die, Repeat.
I don't know what that means.
The movie Edge of Tomorrow is on all of its marketing and everywhere just called Live, Die, Repeat, even though that's not the title it was given upon release.
I don't know what Edge of Tomorrow is.
It's a Tom Cruise movie where he dies and then he...
dies and dies and dies.
And then he wakes up the morning that he died.
And just kind of Groundhog's Day, is it?
Yeah, it's a sci-fi space fight movie.
Annoying.
It's not as bad as Happy Death Day. I've actually heard it's not that bad, but the trailers made it look terrible and the title was dumb. And that's
Happy Death Day does sound really stupid, yeah.
I was talking about Edge of Tomorrow, but also, yes. There have been movies leading up to this. Last week, well, not last week, but previously on the MCU, when you saw Howard Stark in Captain America, you went, hey!
Mustache!
No, you went, hey, I know that guy. I understand that reference. And that's kind of what the beauty of it is.
But also, hey, mustache!
Hey, I know that. Ooh, mustache.
Hey, I know that mustache. Honestly, you put celebrity mustaches in front of me and I can name them all.
That's a Tom Selleck.
That's a Burt Reynolds.
That's a Lemmy Kilmister.
Oh, Jesus, that one's going to be obvious. You got to look for his Cocoa Puffs.
I can't think of anybody else that has a famous mustache.
Oh, lots of them do. Burt Reynolds.
Henry Cavill had one for a minute.
Sam Elliott.
Oh, that's right.
Sam Elliott is famous for his mustache.
And not for the movies he's done?
No, fuck the movies. What movies has he been in?
No, the only one I can think of is Big Lebowski.
Yeah. He's in... Oh, that's not me, is it? That's me, isn't it?
That's you.
That is me. Okay.
Watch your Pete's.
Don't tell me my Pete's. He was... Randall was tickling my Pete's earlier, and I didn't like that, so I yelled him, no tickle.
And then what did he do?
Tickled my Pete's. He don't listen good.
He's a bad boy.
He starts troubles.
You gotta report him to the queen.
Your Majesty.
Go poop in the bed.
There's an unruly. You have an unruly. You have an unruly subject. Go poop in the bed. She ain't listening. She don't give a fuck.
I gotta admit, there's one thing I cannot stand, and I practically screamed this when the movie began. This was like 2 hours ago, so you may not remember. I hate when the opening of a movie feels like a trailer.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
You want to try saying that sentence again?
Yeah, I do. Oh yeah, I remember that.
I still think you could do better.
I think I can. Oh, hold on. Oh yes, I remember that.
I remember that.
Oh, I have to enunciate apparently.
Yeah. Loki is talking to a dude called The Other.
Yeah, who the fuck is that? Where did he come from? What is that about?
He is the Other. He leads the Chitauri. He leads the Chitauri army. He's the bad guy.
He's a bad dad.
He's a bad man.
He's a bad dad
with 2 thumbs.
Yeah,
2 thumbs.
Yuck. I wanted to watch him put those 2 thumbs in Loki's mouth and try to spread his mouth open with the 2 thumbs.
Oh, gross.
Or Loki just kind of like, because the guy kind of puts his hand in his face kind of like threateningly, like, you know, all I wanted was for Loki to just look him right in the eye and suck on those fingers. Yeah.
I gotta
just suck it.
I hate the opening of this because it feels like a trailer, but luckily
it keeps fading in and out. Fade in and out.
It fades in and out. It's like boom, boom. The army shall be yours.
Fades.
But if you are deemed unruly,
yeah, that
it's just dumb, and it's done. It ends, and then we never think of that again.
It's weird, and it's really annoying, because it's like, there wasn't, like, was there opening credits at all, other than...
No, it just jumped straight in. It went from logo to boom.
You've been practicing your bass growly stuff, haven't you?
No, but I'm proud of my, my Inception button.
That's not a button, that's your face. Your mouth is making those sounds. That's another mouth sound. Good for you.
And then we cut to Nick Fury and S.H.I.E.L.D.
Being all sassy.
Oh, man. Nick Fury is sassy, isn't he?
He's a fucking bitch.
He's the sassiest man in the MCU. And that's he's in a movie with Loki.
He is not sassy. Loki's sassy. Sassier.
Don't you remember Ant Boot?
Oh, yeah.
He is sassy.
He is sassy.
Sassy trenchcoat boy. With an eye patch.
I wish I could pull off his look.
Eye patch, trench coat, black.
Black trench coat?
Yes, that's what I meant.
I'm just gonna hope that you meant that. In my heart of hearts, I was just thinking, man, he's sleek as shit.
He is. In all of the MCU, there are plenty of grammar.
What is grammar?
She lives on the farm with Grandpa. Anywho,
I don't even like you anymore.
Yes, we've been over this.
We're not friends anymore.
Yes.
Well, if you bring me a cupcake, I'll be your friend.
I don't even know where to get cupcakes anymore.
What? How are you even a human?
I brought you half a bag of Funyuns.
That doesn't count.
I purchased a bag of Funyuns.
With me in mind. But then you aided them.
That's because you were 3 minutes late.
You know what? This is my house. I was here already.
I can live with the word aided. You know what word I can't stand hearing?
Hums.
Costed.
Yeah, I don't say that.
Hate it. Hate it.
I think aided was cute, though.
Aided is cute. Aided
is cute.
I like to aided apples and bananas.
I like to aid apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas.
At the S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters, they are doing experiments on the Tesseract with our old buddy, Eric Selvig.
Yeah,
the doctor
guy.
from Thor. And Clint Barton is there too, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Wait, he's there.
And
Wait, no, that's Hawkeye. I like him.
Yeah, but he's also just kind of there.
He's there. He's everywhere.
He's an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's kind of his whole dealio.
I want to be him. I want him to be my agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't know what that means, but okay.
So already we have Nick Fury, who was introduced in Iron Man. Clint Barton, who was introduced in Thor. The Tesseract from Captain America. And
wait, how many movies have we done so far?
Let's see. Iron Man 2.
Wait, we've already done Iron Man 2?
Yeah, it's the one with Mickey Rourke.
Blech.
And Thor, Captain America. This is number 5.
Holy shit.
We are about 1/4 of the way there.
Oh my god, there's 20 of these movies?
There's like 20. How many are there?
I don't even care. I mean, I do. I mean, I guess.
How many Marvel movies are there?
You're Googling, but with your voice. That's fucking technology right there.
23. 22, since we've skipped Incredible Hulk. I refuse.
Which Incredible Hulk?
The Edward Norton one.
I like Edward Norton as an actor.
He's good, but apparently he's a jerk.
Well, oh, he's a jerk?
Yeah.
Oh no. Like to people or to people he works with?
He demanded to be credited as a director for the, Incredible Hulk.
Why? Was he actually doing anything directing?
Nope.
Then why?
He demanded it.
Why?
And he got... I don't know why, because he's a jerk.
Don't yell at me.
You keep asking why. I don't know the answer.
Don't yell at me.
Asking why again doesn't change the answer.
Don't yell at me.
Asking me why again does not change the fact that I do not know the answer.
Yelling at me doesn't change the fact that you're rude.
Yelling at me doesn't change the fact that you're yelling at me.
Yeah. Fucking rude. I don't want to be your friend if you're going to be mean.
I'm sorry.
Anything wrong.
Anyway.
I can make you cry.
I'd like to... No, I don't want to open this can of worms right now. Thor walks in and just brings the house down. He brainwashes, mind controls. Loki does. Sorry.
Yeah, Thor did nothing at this point.
Loki sasses his way through the portal.
He goes, mm-mm.
Comes through the butthole of space, which is also called the Tesseract.
The
Tesseract.
Yeah.
And literally brings the house down. I'm going to stop. I'm going to put that down because I keep playing with it.
Yeah.
He mind controls Eric Selvig and the Hawkman and just kind of gets out of there with the Tesseract. And I think the first person he goes to is...
I don't remember, so you can't...
Oh, they call Natasha first. And she's in like Germany or Russia or someplace.
Yeah, Germany.
Like she's tied to a chair and she's being interrogated. And they call the bad guy's phone for her. That is a spy agency move right there. And she's all like, they're giving me everything. Because she's playing dumb and he's just spilling all the beans. Secret beans. And then they're like, we need you to come in. And she's like, it's my day off. Not even supposed to be here today.
Okay.
And she just busts out of the chair and gets on out of there. It's so good. It's one of my favorite fight sequences of the MCU at this point. There are many, many great ones to come. Then they go to Cap, and and he's punching up a thing. And they're gathering all the heroes at this point.
Yeah.
You know? Iron Man.
They're starting a collection.
Yeah, they're getting the club together. They're getting the band back together for the first time. Not back together. Iron Man is doing his clean energy thing, and Agent Coulson is just like waltzing through his door, breaching security. And Gwyneth Paltrow, Pepper Potts, calls him by his first name. She goes, oh, it's Phil. And Tony's
like, his first name is Agent.
His first name is Agent.
Yes.
Agent, son of Cole.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is really where the humor starts to flourish a little bit.
Yeah, it was actually pretty funny.
It's not quite Guardians of the Galaxy level.
Yeah, no.
But it's you can tell this is kind of where it starts heading down that path. It gets serious.
I don't
it gets
like
very.
This chord.
Let's see, they're. Oh, and then Natasha goes to India or Budapest.
Budapest.
I remembered that name, Budapest. They mentioned it to find Dr. Banner, whom is introduced for the first time in this movie, technically, being played by Mark Ruffalo.
I love him.
Ruffalo. He's a handsome little man.
And he's so cute.
He's got some pouty little lips.
I want him to just bite my face off like a fucking rabid monkey.
And the scene between him and Natasha is so good. It's so tense. And I was telling Jack, Jack, you haven't seen all of the MCU, but you've seen a few.
Yeah.
But you've definitely seen Thor Ragnarok.
Yes.
And I said that Bruce Banner is more of a character here than he is in Thor Ragnarok.
Uh-huh.
In Thor Ragnarok, it was so goofy. It was so explosive and more of a comedy piece. This played up Bruce Banner as a sad man, a very sad and temperamental man.
Afflicted with a disease of sorts.
An uncurable one. The Jolly Green Giant is his curse and his affliction. We don't know, is the gamma radiation killing him? That's not something that's talked about here, but it's something that's definitely been in the comics.
You know what really made me sad?
Oh, I know exactly what scene you're talking about.
I can't die. I've already tried.
Oh, yeah.
That broke my heart, because I'm like, well, he wanted to kill himself.
I read a Hulk comic book. Yes, I used to read comic books.
I never did. I never got into them, but I didn't really have access to them. But I think I would have if I did have access to them. And that was definitely one of the things in that comic I read. Was just a simple, like, 3-panel thing of Bruce putting the barrel in his mouth, and then a flash of the barrel, and then the Hulk mouth spitting out the bullet. Jesus.
It's intense. And it's really sad here when he mentions it, because it's like, I tried, you know?
Yeah.
Get help, everybody.
Get help.
Get help.
Seek help.
We are still suffering through a pandemic. Nothing still feels quite as it should be or normal.
Nothing will be normal.
Check in on people. My mom, who I watched every single Marvel movie with my mom. Mm-hmm. She has not watched WandaVision and is not watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier because she is too depressed. She stopped halfway through The Mandalorian because she can't enjoy it. And she wants to enjoy it.
We need to do something nice for your mom. What would she like? Does she like flowers?
She would like for there not to be a pandemic and for everything to be normal.
Okay, we can do that. But what's something small that we can do for her? Does she like flowers?
I've always been really bad at surprising people with presents. Shut the fuck up.
What's her favorite flower?
That's a good question.
Find out.
Anyway.
Well, okay.
I'm a bad son, okay?
My mom's favorite flowers were lilacs.
Her birthstone is emerald.
What month was she born in? March? May? Okay, I think that's emerald then.
So I just remember her wearing jewelry that was green.
Ooh,
but I don't know if that's her favorite, because I don't see that anymore on her. She wears a lot of blues and reds.
Okay, that doesn't help.
Well, it tells you the kind of shirts that she likes.
Blue and red shirts. Like, does she like button-up blouses? Does she like stuff that's flowy? Does she like stuff that's stretchy? Does she like stuff
definitely flowy.
I'm not gonna buy your mom clothing.
Me neither. I'm just saying, like, I'm a bad son and I'm terrible at buying gifts for people.
Okay, think about something that would make you feel nice. But, like, but hold on, before...
Gift card.
I was gonna say, before you actually make that decision on what it would be, imagine yourself as that other person. Like,
that's giving it?
No. The person that would be getting the...
What is something that would make me happy?
And then... But you gotta remember, you're not you. You're that other person.
Okay.
Imagine yourself as the other person, and what's something small and sweet that would be like... Oh.
I know an answer, but I don't think you're gonna like it.
What?
Grandchildren.
That's not something very simple.
No, it's not.
I mean...
She's gonna babysit the grandkids on Friday. She's really looking forward to it.
Okay, but we can do something... I'm sure you can do something small. Like, just get her, like... it might seem really dumb, but, like, get her a card that doesn't have much writing in it, and then write her a letter on the inside of it saying how much you appreciate her. I mean, something super simple like that would probably make her cry and make her happy.
Yeah.
Like a happy cry.
So, many moons
years ago.
Many moons. her birthday has always been like around Mother's Day.
Okay.
And one year it landed right on Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And I shared on Facebook someone singing the song Mama a Rainbow from the musical Minnie's Boys. And that made her cry.
I would be friends with your mom. She sounds sweet.
She is. You would love my mom.
I like your mom already.
Yeah. If it weren't,
your dad scares the shit out of me, but your mom's nice.
If it weren't for the fact that there's a pandemic and my dad's always home and my dad doesn't like having people over, and that's not an anybody problem. That's a dad. You know, he doesn't want people. He doesn't like having people around. Problem.
He just doesn't. He doesn't like people.
No, he doesn't. He barely tolerates anybody.
Yeah. How did he have kids if he doesn't like people? Like I don't understand.
You see, when a man loves a woman,
when a man loves a woman, don't touch my cat.
I want to pick her up. She's too cute to leave on the floor like that.
No, she'll come.
Anyway, the Avengers.
Come on.
They get together. Well, not all of them. They're tracking Loki, who is in Germany, who's doing this real. They need it's a very convoluted plan that they've got going on.
There's not much of a plan at first, to be honest.
Dr. Selvig needs a rare material from asteroids called iridium to stabilize the tunnel that the Tesseract is creating. It's all science mumbo-jumbo MacGuffin stuff. It's all a means to an end of superheroes beating the crap out of aliens.
Yeah, I guess.
And they drop... Loki's in Germany. It's a beautiful sequence it's a banquet. There's strings, a string ensemble playing music, and it flawlessly transitions to a more tense string number that is not diegetic, to use a fancy word, which means
what does that mean?
Diegetic means it's in the universe. So if you're watching something and you're hearing music like them playing on the strings, that is diegetic. When Loki whacks some jerk in the face with a staff, with his pimp cane, rather. And it goes...
With his back scratcher.
Wait. That is not diegetic.
His back scratcher.
Yes, his back scratcher. I prefer to call it a pimp cane.
He's got a back scratcher. What is she doing?
She is loving on that recorder. Hopefully she doesn't press any buttons.
Hoping not.
Her eye is also leaking like crazy.
Yeah, she's got a thing.
She got boogies.
Honey.
Oh, she likes the scritches that the knobs are giving her.
She's gonna fuck with all the nobbins.
I'm listening out for any changes. She's fine so far.
She's so fucking cute. I love her so much.
Yeah.
Is she a good choice?
Heck yeah.
She's a good girl.
She is, and she's got little nubby butt.
Let's feel her purr.
Captain America drops in on the crowd and stops Loki from zapping a dude with his cane. What?
I just want her to make. I don't want to make.
I'm monitoring the situation, which is code for I'm petting her and trying to steer her away from all the knobs that are important.
She's just literally laying on him now. She's such a fucking bitch. I love her.
She's like, look at that butt. She's sticking that butt straight in the air. Oh,
face
that's a good
down,
cat.
ass up. That's the way she likes to get petted.
Loki gives a grandiose speech of how humans are meant to be ruled, how they're meant to be conquered, and kneeling is their natural state.
That's because he thinks everyone needs to be on their knees and suck his dick.
An old guy stands up and is like, there are always men like you.
And he's all like, no.
Captain America comes in and just bops him with the shield, and then Iron Man shows up and just whacks him once more.
Yeah.
And Loki gives up.
He's like, yeah, just fucking
it's heavily implied that Loki has a plan here.
Oh yeah, totally.
His plan involved the entire team coming together, being captured, Thor showing up, the three of them, Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man fighting in the woods, which is also a good fight scene.
Yeah.
Some of the best, most awesomest, coolest things that have happened in this movie so far have been heroes fighting each other. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern?
Oh god, did you really do that?
Know what I mean?
No. Yeah.
We also get one of our best lines, two of our best lines within minutes of each other. Thor goes, "Now listen here, brother," and Iron Man just comes in and tackles him with his thrusters and pulls him off the cliffside. And Loki goes, I'm listening.
Yeah, that was good.
I'm listening to you, brother. You had something to say, brother? Or are you a little busy getting kicked by Iron Man?
He didn't say...
I'm sorry, brother. I can't hear you.
He did not say all of that bullshit.
He said, I'm listening.
That was it.
They're fighting. Iron Man gets zapped by Thor's lightning. And I was telling Jack, Thor Ragnarok has ruined me. Because I imagine every entrance of the Iron Man being punctuated by the immigrant song.
No, you said the Iron Man, but...
Oh, Thor. Every Thor entrance, yes, being punctuated by the immigrant song.
And then fucking Iron Man is Black Sabbath and fucking yeah. I'm Iron. Wah wah wah. Meow 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 meow. Oh, I hear her.
Oh, she's a good kitty. I can't talk now. I got a cat in my face. Okay, there she goes.
She's a precious baby.
She is.
And I love her to death.
She's so soft.
I love her.
And she's getting the belly scratch.
She's my heart.
Captain America bops in on this one-on-one fight and makes it a nice three-way of superhero manliness.
Hot.
And he tells
just
Thor to
juicy.
He tells Thor to put the hammer down.
In his butt.
And he puts it down indeed on that shield, and it just... I don't think I'm going to be able to capture what I did earlier.
No.
What I was making the... I was doing it so well, and now I can't do it because I'm all self-conscious about it.
You know what? Don't think about it.
I'm not thinking about it.
Just feel it in your heart.
Feels like heartburn.
Yeah, that's what life is.
They capture Loki and put him in a big old glass tube.
Tuba.
I
want to be in a glass tuba.
They have Banner doing like a sweep for the gamma radiation of the cube, along with Tony, and Cap is also there. And they kind of address this when they're pointing out like what is everyone's purpose here? Why is it this team of people?
Yeah,
why isn't Iron Man, who is the leading front of green energy, creating a sustainable energy source with his arc reactor? Why wasn't he brought in on the Tesseract project if they had some other motive? Why is it now a problem that they call him in for this energy source when it gets stolen? There must be something going on. Iron Man doesn't trust the situation, and he's hacking into the computers. And Steve Rogers goes searching and finds weapons being built using the Tesseract technology, which, to remind those of you that may not have watched Captain America as closely, they were basically doing what Hydra did, creating weapons using the Tesseract. And they get all up in Nick Fury's face and say, why are we using this energy source to create weapons of mass destruction? And Nick Fury goes, because of him, and points right at Thor. And it's such a good scene. Every scene of this movie is so much better than it has any right to be. Like, I forgot how good this movie is. I'm a big Marvel nerd. I love these movies, but I always thought that this one was kind of the weakest of the Avengers movies.
It's not really that bad.
Yeah, especially having just rewatched all the other ones. All of the, Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, getting them building to this point.
Captain America bored me.
Captain America was good.
I mean, like, towards the, last 20 minutes.
I promise you, the second Captain America is so good.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I just get bored about Captain America a lot, to be honest.
Captain North America.
Captain Mexico.
There's a webcomic about that where someone's like, Captain America, help! We have a problem in Ecuador. And he looks at a map and of the Western Coast and just scratches out America and puts North America.
Oh, Jesus. That's terrible.
Captain Continental United States.
Oh, yeah, basically.
Yeah. I mean, Alaska's basically just called to Texas. We don't need that.
Well, minus the population.
Yeah. Probably for the best with all those electors that we give the Republican Party.
God, why? Sorry, anyway.
Politics are weird, aren't they?
Politics are fucking obnoxious.
The Electoral College is basically there just to keep the Republicans from to make sure that the Republicans stand a chance.
Yeah, that fucking sucks, to be honest, because That really sucks, because it's...
Yeah, because if we went by the popular vote of each state, then we wouldn't have had the first 45.
Yeah, that's right.
Now I'm getting depressed.
Let's not talk about that.
Let's talk about... Hey!
What did she do?
She bit me.
She bit you?
Yeah.
How?
She chomped me with her chompers.
What? I've never seen her bite. What did you do?
I was petting her, and then she bit me. Now she's looking at me like, what?
What were you... How were you petting her?
I was petting her like this.
Maybe she
And
doesn't
she
like a
liked-
certain type of pet.
She was liking it.
I don't know. I've never seen her... She's never been, like, aggressive. She's more, like, avoidy than anything.
She's liking it. I think she probably just didn't like something and has no other way to communicate it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. She's doing the butt lift.
I do that when... Never mind. I do that when I'm a little excited.
We get a nice callback of the Natasha's introduction in this movie where she's interviewing, interrogating the dude because she goes to talk to Loki in the tube.
In the tube.
And she's basically like, she's playing the victim here of like, what have you done to my friend Hawkman? And he's all like, I'm going to make him kill you. And I'm going to be a jerk about it. And she's all like, you're a monster, like fake crying about it. And he's like, no, you brought the monster. It's like, oh, thank you.
Why does Loki have such a thing against Hulk?
I don't know. Well, I think he's just aware of what the Hulk is and wanted the Hulk to just Hulk out, do his thing and wreck the ship. That was his plan, which again, his plan is stupid because his plan is incredibly specific. It's almost as if like he saw what happens in the future and just went back in time and made sure it happened, which is an equally ridiculous fan theory.
It really wouldn't be that ridiculous. Like, okay, if he knows these people enough.
It almost feels like, I mean, this is me just being crazy here. Maybe Loki didn't have a plan. Maybe Loki was just playing it by ear.
Yeah, he's winging it.
Yeah, I feel like that's far more reasonable than Loki knew that they would not trust each other and that Nick Fury is hiding information.
Well, I feel like he's the type of person who well, he's not a person, but he knows people.
He's a character.
No, his character, like, he's a trickster.
Yeah, he's the god of mischief.
He's a trickster.
The god of pointy horns.
And dung beetles.
Yeah, or Hercules beetles.
That too. But anyway, he's a dung beetle.
You know what? He's the god of improv.
Yeah, basically. I mean, you gotta be on your toes.
Okay, they do their whole Greek god thing, right? No,
Yeah.
They do Norse god. Never mind.
Nordic.
Scratch everything. This is completely irrelevant then. But still, I'm going to say this anyway. My fan theory, even though I just said that fan theories are always stupid and always wrong.
You're always stupid and always wrong anyways, so...
In Thor Ragnarok, you remember how there was a play of Loki's life?
Oh, yeah.
My fan theory is that was directed by Dionysus, the god of theater and wine.
Yeah, sure.
Which is the Greek god, which is not Norse, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you did bad.
Anyway.
You did bad. Dumb for you.
Anyhoozits. The Hulkman hulks out because they blow up an engine on the flying ship, and we then get the best fight in the movie.
What's the best fight in the movie?
Hulk and Thor.
Oh, yeah.
They just going at it. Thor's
Honestly?
bopping him with a hammer. Hulk's getting bopped and throwing things around. It's all good.
Can I just admit that when Hulk just ragdolls Loki...
That's the best part.
That's my favorite part.
What about when Hulk punches Thor?
I was just about to say, like, they kind of just
he just does the side punch.
That cracked me up, yeah.
The fact that this movie is full of so many moments like that are memorable is just shows how good of a time it is.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Does it hold up without the 5 movies before it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? I suppose you're right, because...
I could have watched this alone and been thoroughly entertained.
We all know, through the cultural osmosis, through the zeitgeist of what Thor is, what Iron Man is, who Captain America is, we know enough
to kind of
being
put a
humans
together
in this world to piece it together, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
mean, you've missed out on so many movies, but Thor Ragnarok on its own holds up really well.
That's fucking bomb. Love that shit.
It's how I feel about Joker. A lot of people, like my friend Lucian, hates it because it's not a Batman movie. It's not. It's just a movie. It's a really good movie. Mm-hmm. And it happens to be called Joker. It does not fit into the Batman universe very well. I don't think it needs to. It's just so good on its own. Mm-hmm. Apparently, Joker came back in the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League, that 4-hour movie that they did recently. Yeah. And that's when Batman drops an F-bomb. When I kill you, I swear, I will fucking kill you. He's talking to the Joker. I didn't know that until I saw it on Reddit. I'm probably going to watch it eventually when I cave in and buy an HBO Max subscription. Don't want to. But I gotta watch the Flintstones, man.
Okay.
I gotta hankering.
I don't want to. I mean, I'll do it. We'll do it
with the John Goodman,
but only if we end up adding a Biodome into the group.
Yes.
Oh, and we have to do other Pauly Shore movies.
It was he.
Oh, so many good movies.
No, I'm thinking of Rob Schneider. Never mind.
You're so bad at everything. Like,
okay, but
pop culture is not for you.
But the hot chick fits in that category of Biodome, Encino Man, the hot chick.
No.
It just kind of all blurs together in my mind, okay?
That's because you're dumb and you have no life. And you're sad and your world is garbage.
At this.
What are you doing?
Butt.
Why? Okay.
Okie. This is kind of the all is lost moment after this fight. We see Hulk just fall from the sky. Captain America and Iron Man are both just beat to hell, covered in blood. Phil Coulson died at one point. Thor.
He just died at one point.
Yeah, but it's fine. He comes back.
Somehow.
Yes, somehow.
Space jelly.
Space juice. Thor gets dropped from the plane as well, and for like a second is hesitant about picking up his hammer, but it's not really explained because that's basically what happened with his movie, which is it was dumb. I feel like they just needed to have that moment for him as well because they gave everybody that moment. And then suddenly, because Phil Coulson's blood was on some trading cards of Captain America, they decide they're gonna put their big boy pants on and go stop the end of the world.
Yeah. And
Iron Man's like, no. He wants to beat us. He wants to be seen doing it. He wants a show. He wants everyone to know. He wants a tower built to the sky with his name on it.
And then,
son of a bitch.
He caught it.
Cut straight to the Stark Tower from the beginning, where the portal is being set up.
Exactly, because we all know that Loki and Tony Stark, Iron Man, they're basically one and the same. They're brethren. Yeah. They're cocky fucking egomaniacs.
Absolutely.
But
Iron Man is not. Tony Stark is not a huge asshole. Just a little asshole.
He's a huge asshole, but he's got a good heart.
Yeah, Loki's a huge asshole and is very complicated. I'd say he's just complicated. It's like any relationship with a brother.
No, yeah, I only have one brother. I have two sisters though.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, he's still your brother.
Yeah, I fucking guess.
Yeah, that's basically how brothers are. They suck for the most part, but when it matters, they don't. Except when they do. Anyway.
Yeah, you're right. They're like a huge letdown, and then once in a while they're like, oh, you know what? Maybe they're not too bad. And then they're just another huge fucking letdown.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
You know what's not a letdown?
These movies?
The big old fight of the Battle of New York, as it's come to be known in other movies and shows. Did you blind yourself with a flashlight?
But watch.
Stop that. You're gonna hurt your eyes.
Oops.
You're being bad.
You're being bad.
Bad, Jack.
Don't tell me.
I'm going to mute your microphone.
I'll mute your fucking life.
Is that a threat?
Yes.
Anyway.
I'll end you. I will end you. Hey, come back. Bring me back.
Come back.
Bring me back.
The entire fight, the entire Battle of New York sequence is
pretty cool.
It's the standard now. The Justice League movie had years to study this, to get this right.
No one gets it right.
Nobody gets it right. Nobody but Marvel. Why does nobody get this stuff right? It's ridiculous. It's not that hard. Give yourself a good setup. Give yourself decent steaks. The sky
steaks.
portal. I'm telling you, Philly cheesesteaks, perfect food.
They're not. And I will fight you.
You give yourself decent steaks. I'll admit that the sky portal is a little overplayed.
Sky portal.
But you do it, you set it up well, and you choreograph the fights in such a way that they can be seen. I am so frustrated by action movies that are too dark, cut too sporadically, shaky cam.
You know what? I like the shaky cam sometimes, but not...
You know what movie did the shaky cam well?
What? Godzilla?
No. Star Trek.
What?
Star Trek.
What?
It pioneered the shaky cam. People hated it. The James Cameron one.
Oh, don't know.
With the newer Star Trek movie, not the original, obviously. Star Trek with Captain James Tiberius Kirk.
The new one? The newer one? The newer-ish?
The new series of ones where Simon Pegg was
yes!
Scotty.
Okay.
And the small Russian guy going, I can do that!
Yeah, I hated that.
I can do that! He's dead.
In real life.
Yeah,
I know.
The actor passed away.
That's a bummer.
But that movie did the shaky cam really well. I don't know what it was about that I liked. I just gel with everything that James Cameron did in that movie.
You're creepy.
Let me gel with things, okay?
Don't say that word in front of me.
Gel.
Gross.
Groove? Can I groove with it?
Okay.
Okay, let me groove with whatever I want, okay?
I suppose.
I was thinking about this earlier. I don't know why. But,
keep going.
Big set pieces. Movies a lot of the times will have like massive structures that are digitally put in. James Cameron for that movie built physical structures to scale and then dressed up kids in the costumes and shot them from behind walking up to them. And that's how they like made, there's like a cave that Kirk goes into where he finds old Spock. Spoiler alert. And that cave is like half the size of what it looks like because it's a kid. It's like a 6-year-old kid wearing a coat walking into it. Anywho's Hulk just ragdolls Loki.
That's great. Good shit.
That's Loki.
I was listening to you.
No, I'm saying that's Loki after he gets thrown on the floor. Nick Fury is told by the council that they're sending a nuke to New York, which is that's bad. Doesn't matter how bad a war is going. When you decide blowing up an island of the city of New York, that's bad practice.
This movie was made in 2009?
It came out in 2012.
What?
How are you? Oh, you're looking at Star Trek.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Is it really that old?
Yes.
Dang.
That's why I was like shitting my pants.
Wait, is Leonard Nimoy still alive?
I don't even know.
I don't think so.
Life is weird.
I'm pretty sure he's not.
I fell into a time warp
Let's
zone.
do the time warp again.
No.
I remember.
I'm gonna break you in half if you keep
doing the time warp.
Babe, can you have an ice sandwich? If he's gonna do the time warp, I'm getting an ice cream sandwich out of it.
Okay, but this means I get to do the time warp.
All right, but you
have to put your hands on your hips.
No, it's just
bring your knees in tight.
It's just a jump to the left.
And it's the pelvic
That's not. You're not even doing it right.
Should I start over?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just a jump to the left.
And then a step to the right.
You put your hands on your hips.
You bring your knees in tight. What's going on here?
You're gonna get hurt. You don't fuck with me in my house.
Okay, that's fair. Anywho's
you're gonna get a bruising on your butthole.
Iron Man then shoves the nuke up the space hole. No, up the space hole.
Space butt.
Space butt. Space pants.
Shut the fuck up! You can't ruin my life with that. I love space pants. Was it,
Let me introduce to you my good friend Gwen Stefani. It's Peter Dinklage.
I know.
And Gwen Stefani.
Uh-huh.
That's one of my favorite things. Quit talking during my show. It's very rude.
I want space pants.
Space pants. There's a really good rhyme in there, and I cannot remember it for the life of me. Iron Man blows up the alien ship, which causes all the aliens on Earth to just stop because they're all connected, obviously.
For some reason.
Yeah, it's like a mother brain type of situation. You cut the head off the queen, and then the rest just fall because they're bored.
Me too.
Yeah. If I weren't doing this, you'd probably just fall asleep.
I've already been falling asleep.
And they
Did I say word?
They go arrest Loki, and then they go for shawarma. And then in the credits, we see a purple man. We also see shawarma, but we also see a purple man.
Yeah, hell.
Who I thought, and I'm 100% serious about this, I thought it was pronounced Thanos. And that's the Avengers. It's good.
How do you spell Thanos?
Thanos. Well, I thought it was Thanos. But Thanos is funnier. But anyway, that's the Avengers. Jack Attack.
Huh.
How many Jack Snacks do you award the Avengers?
I'm having an ice cream sandwich right now.
Okay, I'll ask you later then.
It's okay.
Jack Attack.
Yes.
It is now later. How many Jack Snacks do you give? Marvel's The Avengers assembled. Ass. That is America's ass.
American ass.
That's a line from Endgame that is so funny. I have a pin that says that.
What was the question?
How many Jack Snacks do you give the Avengers?
Like 3. Like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Not the best. Not the worst. Pretty fun.
I'm going to give it a 4. Not because I think it's a cinematic masterpiece.
It's not.
It is as good as an action movie should be.
It's got a story-ish.
Scarlett Johansson is...
Oh my god, she's pretty.
She's so damn pretty in this movie.
I want to drink milk off of her. Or with her. I will drink with her.
There was a line when you said, when she says, step inside, boys, it's going to get hard to breathe. And you said, what did you say?
I don't remember. What did I say?
You said that she farted.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, I'd pay good money for a Scarlett Johansson fart.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
Which, does that mean, like, she bottles it? Or
she farts right into the jar?
Or do I pay for her to be in the room while she farts?
You can, or...
Like, I'm in the room with her and she farts and then walks away.
You pay. She stands in front of... Okay, so it's like a glory hole situation,
all
right?
Scarlett Johansson, you listening?
This is going to be
your OnlyFans right here. This is gonna be your money making. This is gonna be how you make your first $1 billion.
Oh, dude, this is not how you do it.
Has anybody tried selling farts?
Glory hole situation. Asshole spread right open up on the glory hole. Faces, everyone's like, whoever's paying for their service on the other side of the glory hole. You fart, they receive the...
Do they put the money through the hole?
Before. She gets paid before she farts.
Always paid up front.
Always, yeah. Never fucking... Like, always take the money first. But then you fart. Right up in somebody's nose, and they just go...
What do you think someone would pay for that?
A lot?
Not what do you think she'll charge, but what do you think somebody would pay for that service?
Depends.
Services is a very loose term here.
I mean, you've heard some of my fucking
You get airborne with your farts.
Okay. No, I was
You hop up a little. I swear to God, you like whoop whoop.
No, I was gonna say I did that shit for free, remember? Remember that? The shit boy?
Oh God, no.
I thought that was entertaining, okay? That was funny as hell.
On that glorious note.
How much would you pay to have her fart on you or in your mouth or something?
Oh, I'm broke as hell. I'll take it for free if Scarlett Johansson is willing.
I don't think so.
I got like $50 in Bitcoin, I think.
In Bitcoin.
Until next time. Next week something completely different.
Oh yeah. Wait, what are we doing next week? Biodome?
I don't know. Let me pull up the list.
What are we doing?
I don't know. Let me pull up the list.
I'll pull up your fucking lip over your goddamn face. You fool.
You. Oh, wow.
What are we wowing?
The next one on the list is, let me just double check to make sure it's actually streaming and not another Flintstone situation.
Blah, blah, blah.
So yes, next time on Let's Watch Something, it's going to be Pacific Rim.
Oh, Pacific Rim job.
This is not quite Avengers level good, but it's enjoyable and goofy as hell.
I don't know what it's about.
It's about the Pacific Rim.
Job.
It's also sometimes referred to as the Ring of Fire, which I feel like was also
Rim
taken.
jobs.
It's also gross. So until next time, Jack. Avengers!
Assemble!